Hello. Welcome to the basement. Welcome to this Daredevil watch party. This evening, we will be watching episode 7. I know I am ready for it. Are you ready for it? I'm very ready for it. What up, Brooke? So, as we always do to prepare for the nerding out, fill your cup, light your smoke. Because, by golly, it's time to watch some Daredevil. Hello. How's everyone doing? I am doing well. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're ready for what I believe. And hopefully my belief is justified this time. Holy crap, my glasses are crooked. What the fuck? There we go. Anyway, I believe we are in for what they call a banger. I believe we are in for a damn fine episode of television. Or in this case, Disney Plus Vision. Brooke is thinking Muse could potentially make another appearance in this episode, or maybe they could have chosen to give him a bigger role in episode 8 and 9. I feel like it's probably going to be that, but you never know. It's cool to see the show has established Muse as this huge threat to everyone. Yeah, to an extent. I was hoping there'd be a little more of an intensity to the threat, but it's definitely there. Yes, it's definitely there. I am hoping for some more Punisher, because the last time we saw him, it was episode 4. So, give me Frank Castle. Gimme now. I want to see Punisher doing Punisher-like things to people. Constructive Punisherism. That's what I want to see. Frank Castle's version of aggressive negotiations. That is a movie reference, by the way. So how you doing, Brooke? How you doing? Any lurkers? How you doing, people on the replay? Hope everyone's well. Thanks for clicking. Thanks for watching. And I hope to be grateful for your pressing of the like button. And if you have not done so, your pressing of the subscribe button and the notification bell. That would be seriously dope. I would greatly appreciate it. Yes. I would appreciate it a lot. All right. Is that okay? Good. Pulling up the Disney Plus, Disney Plus, Disney Plus. Pulling up the Disney Plus. Cool. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna go back. This will be a fun one, I think, based on the description and the the little generally inaccurate summaries that they put on here. If this one's accurate, this is definitely going to be a fun one. Finish one of the DLCs for Metro Exodus. Dope. Oh, there's a second one. All right. Cool. Oh, excuse me. All right. So, I'm not sure if y'all are aware. um, have y'all ever heard of Josh from the Den of Nerds? Mostly a trustworthy guy. That was fun to watch, Brooke. So, as we all know, this show got a serious overhaul in order to become that which we have been watching. And it is widely believed for sure that... Oh, good, Brooke. Awesome. That the last 2 episodes are going to be pure overhauled Daredevil. No bits and pieces of the original idea and production trailing behind it anymore. 8 and 9 are clear. And if other people are right, this episode will actually be clear. I'm not 100 on that one. But if it is, oh baby. That, that'll be pretty sweet. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Brooke says, to be honest, I've enjoyed every episode of The Daredevil Born Again. Still not quite as good as the original Netflix Daredevil, though. I'm inclined to agree. It's not quite there. It is really good, though. Huh. You know what I just noticed, babe? That, like, if I don't think about it, I have it. This is like what feels natural for my head position. This is straight up and down. Say what? Oh, well, I just noticed it. It's weird. It bugs me. It makes me feel like I'm older than I am. Like now that's so, this is natural. This feels so weird. Oh well. Is what it is. And what it is a crooked neck. The hell? All right. Yeah, so we may have completely original idea Daredevil beginning tonight. If not, definitely next week. But I feel like it could be tonight. I'm hoping. Whoops, wrong way. I'm hoping it's tonight. There we go. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Eh. Okay, that's better. Yes, better. Yeah. All right. Oh, it's up. Okay. I would love to wait for people and give people more time to get here. But here's the thing. And it doesn't mean I don't love you guys. Because I do. And you know I do. But on the other hand, the show dropped at 9, and I don't want to wait any longer. So when this song ends in approximately a minute 20, we gonna watch this motherfucking episode. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of people watching Josh's stream, and I don't blame him. He's way more entertaining than I am. Of course, he's been doing this longer. I'm sure it'll be like it normally is. People pop in and out, and I'm totally cool with that. I'm just grateful for the popping in. Pause? Well, actually, it depends on who's being popped into. I'm a fan of being the popper. Definitely not a fan of being a poppy. Yeah. But no. It shall be what it shall be, and if it ends up being just you and me, Brooke, then that's totally cool. All right. Okay, go ahead and do that. All right, so now I won't get copy struck. Do that. Okay, that's muted. Good deal. That's muted. Good deal. Okay. Well, Brooke, we're gonna watch us some fucking Daredevil. I. You ready? I'm ready. Let's do this shit. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. And skip nothing. Oh shit. Well, we know what that means. Yeah, the title's cool. Well, you know what Wilson's thinking? He's like, well, if he's back, so is the Kingpin. Yep, that would be cool. Like, just the tension would be awesome. Oh shit. Forget Hulk. Murdoch can smash. A better word would have been surreal. She is so gonna die. Yeah, true, Brooke. I agree with that. Well, that's not true. Excuse me. That you choose to. A little bit, Brooke. A little bit. Oh, what's Vanessa up to? Oh, snap. Yep. Okay. Yep. He's good at being creepy. Up. Because he is doing exactly that, Brooke. Look at her face. Oh, he's gonna fucking make art out of his nose blood. There it is. How many times is Matt gonna fuck that guy up? Here we go. Oh, damn. He is. Oh, yep. That's the one. Mm, Take down right into full mount. They even have all black rides. Ooh. Oh, shit. Didn't see that coming. Hmm. Yeah, look at little evil Fisk Jr. there. Excuse me. What happens when the therapist gets PTSD? I think Vanessa's about to get up to some shit. Oh damn! Oh damn! Okay. Is she setting Luca or Wilson up? This is the question. Oh, she definitely has suspicions. There's definite suspicions. It's funny. This is very Godfathery right now. Also a little bit Sopranos-y, which is funny considering James Gandolfini's kid is the one that was just fucking around, was the one that was just giving BB all that shit. So, okay, so all right, so she set Luca up about quarter after 9:15 Delta Dan, and also with the all right, so Vanessa's staying loyal. Alrighty. God damn it. All right. Well, now that was a good fucking episode. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm doing this at, and then I'm doing this at, and then I'm doing this at. All right, there we go. There we go. Now we're in business. Yeah, me too, Brooke. So I'm trying to remember the rumors, and I'm glad you brought that up. Because that was one of the first things I want to talk about. I'm trying to remember the rumors, but I'm 90% sure that we're supposed to see Muse again after this, like episode 9 maybe, or something. I don't think he's supposed to be dead yet, is what I'm saying. Although it's going to be, I don't know how they're going to work that. So one of two things is true. The rumors are wrong, or they're going to be doing some shit. Yeah, I didn't see that happening either, Delta Dan. That was crazy. Let's see. What was my reaction? As I believe it was damn. I believe that was my reaction. I wonder if there's someone crazy enough to follow Muse's idea and taking on his mantle, says Brooke. Yes. A couple reasons behind that. One, New York is goddamn huge, and there are plenty of psychopaths there. Number two, there's always a copycat, especially when we're talking about someone who got huge as fast as Muse did. He attracted a lot of attention, and there's going to be some people that, as fellow psychopaths, decide to worship his motherfucking ass. And we're going to end up with a copycat problem. That might be how they do it. They may the mantle of Muse may be picked up by a different psychopath. Bastion might be done, but Muse might not be. It's a good thought, Brooke. I wish I'd thought of it. All right, I need another beverage. I'll return shortly. Feel free to hit all the buttons if you haven't done so. And yeah, we'll talk about the episode here in just a bit. Oops. There we go. Heather mentioned someone else being around the night before Bastion came to see her. That's curious. Did she? I missed that one. When to whom was she speaking when she mentioned that? Like, when did that happen? Because now you got me curious. And also, good catch. During the hospital scene? Oh. Oh, no. Not the night before. It was right before he was about to. She couldn't say, kill me. She was talking about Daredevil. Wasn't it, Jay? What's up, man? What'd you think? Thought that was pretty cool. Well, Vanessa has declared her side, obviously, because she was either setting Wilson up or Luca up, and turns out it was Luca. He gone. Delta Dan says, I haven't read the Muse comics, but after Googling his powers, that can't be the same guy. Well, you could very well be right, or Marvel could very well be doing Marvel things. And just going, okay, I want to use this parts of them, and I don't give two shits about the rest. I mean, that is kind of their thing. They pick and they cherry pick what they want to do, and fill in the rest as they see fit. You don't like it anymore, Jay? Man, you just don't like stories. Dustin doesn't like stories. The show's dope. What's up, Travis? How you doing? Going all right? Did you watch the show? What did you think? I enjoyed it immensely. Dreamcatcher. Okay. Jay switching to Andor. Yeah, or the Penguin. The idea of Muse is not dead. That is very true. Justin, I will always say this is better than Anbor. Okay. Well, Officer Doofy? How many times do I have to tell you not to interrupt me when I'm cleaning my room? Well, more action would be good, because that show could definitely use it. It tends to drag. And they're still fucking morons for releasing fucking 3 episodes a week for 4 weeks. I don't even know what that is. Like, forget what it does to, like, people like myself and, our ilk. It's just dumb. It's not even good for, like, the normal viewing audience. Oh, you'd have got to see more of him getting his ass beat this episode, Travis, I'll tell you that. And, yeah, much violence gets done to Muse. I'll just put it that way. Yep, he gets all kinds of violence done upon him by more than one person. Spicy Dan, what's happening? Excuse me, what'd you think of the episode, my guy? Oh, excuse me. I will give it an 8. Giggity. Like there's a little bit of stuff where I was like, we can keep it. We let's keep it moving. You know, there's a couple. Even I'll admit there's a couple let's keep it moving moments in there, but wasn't a whole ton. I don't feel like they wasted a ton of time. You know, Daniel says meh. Brooke gives it an 8. What did Josh think? I'm guessing some of y'all came from his stream. What did Pappy Josh have to say? Give it a 6. All right. Like I could have done with less of the, in the lawyer's office with Cherry shit. Because how many times do we have to hear him say he crashed out a little? That's funny. Like how many times? I don't really need to hear Cherry say, I'm not gonna help you fuck up your life or whatever. Trying to keep him not being Daredevil. Like we get it. You don't want him to be Daredevil. So yeah, could have been less of that. Yeah, that was definitely part of the old show. I feel like the BB and Wilson's little bitch subplot is probably part of the old show. I think the inter-gang action, like what just ended up culminating in what just happened with Luca, that's probably part of the original too. But I don't mind that one so much. But I have I love gangster shit, so um, don't really need so much of Matt and Heather's relationship either. Um, yeah, just pare down on that shit and we're good. Just pare down on some of that shizzle and we are golden. Fisk is giving the Ying Yang twins a run for their money with him whispering all the time like a little bitch all the time. What? Bring back Foggy and Karen, please, even though I don't mind Matt's new girlfriend, but damn, they're already saying I love you? Yeah. Well, they're both in their late 30s and single. It affects you. Speaking from experience. Um, Is that literally what Variety said, or are you just predicting tomorrow? They've been dating longer than we can tell. Yeah, I feel like they're just throwing in like maybe 2 or 3 weeks every time they change scenes. It seems like sometimes. Yeah, they're definitely not being um they're not being crystal clear with the passage of time in this. Oh, that's what you think. Oh, that's just what you think the trolls will call it. I mean, yeah, probably. That is kind of a good one though. Yeah, yeah, they're being super vague for sure, Delta Dan. And that's not something I was really dwelling on until you brought it up. And now that you brought it up, that's annoying as shit because I hate not knowing like what's happening exactly when. It bugs the fuck out of me. So thanks for that, guys. Appreciate that. No, I still enjoyed the episode though. I mean, they weren't exactly subtle when they introduced maskless Muse in that bookstore, so I think they were really relying on just the overall creepiness of the situation for that reveal from him to the psychiatrist. So, I mean, I guess if people like weren't paying attention at all, they were probably like, "Oh god damn." Um, that is what you're here for. Um, but I will have to say he pulled off the creepy really really well, both with and without the mask. Excuse me. So props to that dude. She's been there through the death of his friend, that court case, and him also dying. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Travis's Muse reminds me of Andrew Garfield's first vigilante suit in Amazing Spider-Man. I'd have to go back and watch that shit. Or Google, and I'm definitely not going back and watching that shit right now, and frankly, I just don't feel like fucking Googling. Yeah, Justin, would you rate it? Even with the weird timey-wimey, not knowing how far shit apart is that y'all brought up for me, I'm still keeping it an 8. Delta Dan says 6 to 7. Justin just says not high. Speaking of Daredevil, did you happen to read the apparent leaked King Dynasty draft? No, I did not read it. You hate this show? Man. Okay. Hate the show. It's still sort of a free country. No, I didn't read it, and then it got debunked within like a day by people that I know are trustworthy that I've seen say that was bullshit. So that draft was bullshit. At least as far as I understand it. Anyway, now y'all got me wanting to talk about shit like it's tomorrow night, but we gotta wait till tomorrow night. I have not watched it yet. Did any of you watch that Star Wars video Josh dropped? with all the Ahsoka leaks or whatever the fuck it is. I'm going to watch it, so don't tell me what was in it. I just want to know if y'all watched it and if you thought it was a good video. If you watched it. Well, that's why I said sorta. You liked it a lot? All right, cool, Brooke. Well, I didn't think you had, Jay. Yeah? Was it cool, Delta Dan? Like, how Josh did this, his theories and shit get? Like, most of the time, I can pick up what he's putting down, but sometimes even I'm like, the good news for Ahsoka. Okay, so nothing what he talked about made you go, kind of like other news that may have been discussed on his live stream earlier today. We'll talk about that tomorrow night, though. It came out April 1st, by the way. What did the... Which what specifically? There a lot of shit came out today. He had an insider, but I still don't believe shit until tomorrow. Okay, I got you. Are you talking about the video, Justin? Okay. Yeah. I can see it going either way, knowing that motherfucker. It could be genuine or it could be just a big old troll. I'm leaning genuine, and here's why. And I'm sure some of it's a bit, like, we all know he overemphasizes shit for, like, you know, clip purposes and bits and shit, right? We all know this. But I honestly think that unless it did have some, unless it did have some validity, this is Star Wars we're talking about, and I don't see Josh making a Star Wars video even to troll us, because he is that disillusioned with Star Wars. So I'm inclined to think it's real, but on the other hand, you never know. You never know. I don't know. I just don't know if he'd want to, like, put in all that work to talk about Star Wars just for a troll. Mostly because of how he feels about Star Wars. What do you guys think? Am I making sense? Or are we just going with it's a troll? And I'm still going to watch it. Maybe after I'm done watching it, I'll be like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'll have to go in the Discord and be like, nope, you guys are right. It's a fucking troll. You never know. It could happen. It could happen. Yes, don't spoil it. I'm gonna watch it probably not too long after I'm done up in here. Up in here. Yeah. Okay, Brooke thinks I have a point at least. Doesn't mean I'm right. Delta Dan says, nah, it's believable. It sounds great for Ahsoka. Oh, okay. So you're in it's too good to be true mode. I get it. I get it. That's fair. That's totally fair. Like I said, I'll know better after I watch the video, but... Oh, you said it is believable. Believable which way? God damn it. Believable that it's a troll or that it's a good video? Not so great for Mando movie? Well, that doesn't surprise me because nothing that I've heard about that movie has me excited in the least. I mean, I'm going to go see it because that's me and what I do, but I'm fully prepared to walk out of that theater feeling like I just watched the Star Wars version of Brave New World. I'm mentally preparing myself for that. So here's what I think. What comes out first? Does Mando and Grogu come out first, or does Doomsday come out first? Maybe I won't care. Maybe I'll just purposefully go see Mando and Grogu first, and then go see Doomsday after that to wash the taste of the Mando and Grogu movie out. I think that might be the move. Yeah. Doesn't matter what order they're actually released in. Mando Grogu first, then Doomsday to make me forget about Mando and Grogu. Brooke says maybe I'm just drinking the Star Wars hopium. I mean, maybe. I mean, it'd be nice to, like, you know, have reason to actually drink some Star Wars copium. Probable. But Bill Dan says it's believable in a good way. I already had the hope in my head it would happen, so it's not new, but Josh confirmed it if he is bullshitting. Okay. What's up, Brennan? Alright. Well, I will say this, and I haven't watched the video, but I've seen this on the TwitX. Was I'm guessing there's more than one item. But one of the biggest things I saw about Ahsoka today on the TwitX. Damn, Doomsday comes out 3 weeks before fucking Mando and Grogu. Ugh. I don't know if I can wait that long. I thought they came out closer together. That fucking sucks. Maybe that's not the move. I don't want to wait a fucking month to watch Doomsday. Well, Travis, well, they were. I'm sure there are still parts of what used to be King Dynasty and what we're about to watch in Doomsday, and it only makes sense that the X-Men would be one of those details that they would share. But like that would be the X-Men being in either of those movies just makes sense. So, like, to me, that's not really a telling thing. Because it's multiversal, so. Well, I already know that, I don't know if it's been finally come to completion yet or not. Pause. But I know Filoni's pushing hard for, what's her fuzz? Portman. So that'll probably happen. So we're probably going to have all kinds of massive Clone Wars flashbacks in that show. But other than that, no. I want no information. And again, that's if Padme is part of what's in there. But I've seen people talking about that already. Yeah. Can't believe Thunderbolts is coming next month. Yep. What is it, May Hey, what? Can't wait to see what Century will be like. Just Google the, it's either the Hot Toy or the Marvel Legends. We already know what Century looks like because that dropped today. Good Lord. May 2nd. Okay, so 32 days. May the 2nd. It is. Travis says, I really don't want Portman coming back for the reason everyone speculates because that certain character kind of sucks. Well, if it's the Clone Wars Padme, like based off the animated version, she's dope. You're gonna go see a Marvel movie on May the 4th. Oh, Delta Dan. I'll just say the father, mother, brother, sister, or father, mother, sister, and brother, the fan favorite, plus more for Ahsoka. Okay. All right. Convenient for both you and your friend to go see it that day? Well, I mean, I just think it's. How ironic. Star Wars is so dead that people will go see a Marvel movie on May the 4th. On multiple levels, she's one of the good aspects of Star Wars. But I will say a decent chunk of it is because Natalie Portman looked good. Yep. May 20th for Revenge of the Sith re-release. Why has it got to be in May? I already have 2 movies to see in May. I can't really afford a third. I mean, Doomsday comes first, so and especially if Mando and Grogu's that late in the month, shit. If I can only afford to go see one movie in May, it's goddamn well gonna be fucking Doomsday. I'll wait till fucking Disney Plus for Mando and Grogu if I have to. I don't fucking care. Well, I could also see it in June. May 20th? Alright. Cool. That'll be dope. I did see it on the big screen the first time it dropped, though. I will say that. And it was dope. I would like to experience that shit again. Yep, it is the 20th anniversary. And then in 2 more years, it will be the 50th anniversary of A New Hope. Yup. That'll be sick. Although, even if they do put that back in theaters, it'll probably still be the updated version. That'd be dope if they actually, because it's the 50th anniversary, released the original theatrical version in theaters of like all 3 of them when we get to it. That would be dope. If they dropped the originals without all that extra shit George decided to put in after, no Greedo shooting first. God, I hate that shit. In the original, he damn right he did. He fucking fried Greedo. Travis says the witches double-cross Thrawn and use their magic to rescue the dead Purgle surrounding Peridia like the stormtroopers, giving Ahsoka and the others a way off. Not a leak, just a theory. Interesting. Can their magic reach from one galaxy to? Oh wait, they already proved it. They could. Damn it. Okay, yeah. Delta says, you see, Chris Gore said the last showing of Superman had the whole crowd liking it. He said someone yelled F4 as fuck at the end. No, I didn't see that. Who the fuck's Chris Gore? Is he someone I'm unaware of that I should be aware of? Because I'll tell you, that sounds like a crowd of glazers. Or at least that one person who yelled that's a total fucking glazer. Oh, Ballerina's June 6th? Nice. Either that or, and I'm going to throw this caveat on what I'm about to say, Delta Dan. If Josh is right, that was a room full of people who don't know shit about the comics. Or even the basics of Superman. Because there's no way you're going to have a crowd full of Superman fans that will like what the fuck Josh talked about. Or where a whole... What am I trying to say? Give me a second here and let me get my fucking mouth to form the words here. Under no circumstances are you going to have a crowd full of Superman fans. And for that, and again, assuming what Josh said is true, there's no way an entire crowd of rabid Superman fans is going to be happy with that shit. Like, not if it's an actual crowd. You know, if it's 20 people, okay, that can happen in a sample size that small. You can find people that wouldn't care about that much. But yeah, in reality, you said it was randoms off the street and they didn't even go in knowing what movie they were seeing. Okay, well, in that case, how the fuck would they know how fuck F4 is? Because they're obviously comic ignorant. Like, completely. So, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's cool and all. If that, if that went down exactly the way he said it went down, that's cool and all, but that's still, that's still not anywhere near enough impactful to adjust the overall narrative about the movie, in which is still, for the most part, reviews are mixed at this point. Film threat guy. He's on Nerdrotic sometimes, but he's connected in Hollywood. Okay, well, it means he's at least somewhat douchey. Oh, those are that's when Travis, that's when they had to rescue that Gungan queen or princess or whatever that had the feelings for Jar Jar. That one, right? Justin, F4 isn't worried about super mid. What are my thoughts on the infamous Pa Kent death in Man of Steel? It didn't bother me. I thought it was an interesting take. Um, it was different, that's for sure. I mean, let me put it this way: it did not contradict anything that they'd previously established for the character. That's something that character as written would have done. Um, no, it's not the choice I would have made, but that's I know that triggered a lot of people, but it did not trigger me. I wasn't trying to be that specific, Daniel. Brooke says, I'm hopeful both Superman and F4 will do well. Yeah, I want them both to do well. Rising tide lifts all ships, man. Delta Dan says, F4 and Superman are both taking my money. Oh, yes, 100%. Yeah, they're both getting my dough. I'm there. And I want to walk out of both those shows going, fuck yeah. I just have many more concerns with Superman than I do with Fantastic Four. But I'm still excited for both, and I still very much am going to go see both. Yeah, for sure. Did any of you see the list of projects next year from Marvel? Let's see if I can find it real quick. Where'd it go? Oh, it's much further back. Okay. Oh god, that fucking Selma Hayek video. All right, this is off subject, but this is a 58-year-old woman right here. Chat. 58 years old, Ms. Salma Hayek. Good God. All right, moving on. Okay, here we go. Now, before we get into what these projects are, remember how they said they were going to be slowing down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 projects next year. Good one, Delta Dan. Pop on Josh's vid. Let's talk Star Wars. I can tell Jay's in the mood. How can Jor-El teach Clark in the Fortress how to be a hero if he's evil? Nope, just cancel DC and sell it. That would be, considering as much as he dunked on Snyder's version of Superman, that would be really ironic if he turned him into fucking Omni-Man. Or Jor-El into Omni-Man, wouldn't it? But yeah, so 7 projects. Only 2 less than this year. This first one here, this one is still kind of a holdover from Phase 5. Vision Quest. Although the people that are behind the scenes doing it give me hope that this one will be good. Then we got our Punisher special. Now the rest of this is all Phase 6 stuff. This is all Phase 6. Punisher special. Doomsday. Season 2 of X-Men 97. A little worried about that one. We'll talk more in depth about this list tomorrow night. But I just wanted to kind of pop it out there. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Daredevil Born Again Season 2. With, in case y'all don't remember, what up, man? BDBGP! I'm doing pretty alright, man. How you doing? Born Again, Daredevil Season 2, and Season 2 of Your Friendly with Spider-Man. So we got 3 Season 2s up in here. And then we got 2 movies and a special. So kind of 3 movies there. And then Vision Quest. And again, Vision Quest is still kind of a carryover. But compare this list. Think about this list and then think about what this year's list was. Tell me next year's list is not light years better. Next year's list is so much better than this year's list. Got a Battle of the Beats tag team turn. Oh yeah, I did see that the other day. Yeah, tag team turn matchup on your podcast on 420. Ooh. A tag team fat beat matchup on 420. That sounds like a good motherfucking time. Can't wait for the new Spider-Man animated movie. I got a rep for the GOAT. I mean, that's real. It sucks that we still got to wait fucking 2 more years for it, but at least now we know finally when it's coming, despite the fact that originally it was supposed to be out last fucking year. Poor Jay. Everything we're talking about is going to get his ass triggered. Fucking Star Wars, Daredevil. Now we're talking about fucking Beyond the Spider-Verse. Exactly. Exactly, my guy. Exactly. Delta Dan, go back to the Salma Hayek vid. Zoom and enhance. New Spider-Man animated film will be dope, says Brooke. Oh, I am quite confident in that movie, even though it's from Sony. Oh, I agree, man. I agree. It'll be worth the wait. Actually, rewatched most of Into or Across the Spider-Verse the other day. So it got to the end, and I'm like, yeah, dope ending. Man, I can't fucking, god damn it, it's going to be till 2027. And I'd already thought it was going to be till 2027. So, like, having that confirmed didn't really shock me. Because I've always been like, yeah, I'm going to be waiting for this motherfucker till 2027. So, hearing that confirmed was not a shock, but at least we know it's not going to be, or at least we know it shouldn't be past 2027 at this point, because the way they were going, it could have been fucking 28, 29. Travis Mitchell. My pitch, he says. Star-Lord team up with Black Knight. Dane from Eternals shows up at Quill's door, ebony blade in hand, having been trained to some extent by Blade. Peter having defeated a Celestial. Ooh, interesting. Except if that leaked art is right, that's going to be White Vision knocking at Peter Quill's door. See, I didn't see Into the Spider-Verse in theaters. Oh, thank you, Delta Dan. Yes, join the Discord. Because I'll tell you this. YouTube might get a little wacky when it comes to actually putting out the notifications for when I go live. Discord is never wacky. So join the Discord. Because I update everything I do on the channel, I update in there too. And I always tag the everyone, so you'll get a notification. But yeah, no, I didn't see Into the Spider-Verse in the theaters. I saw that on the Netflix. But I did, after I saw that, I was like, this shit's dope. And I did go to the theater for Across the Spider-Verse. And I'm damn sure going to the theater for Beyond the Spider-Verse. Yeah. Like I said, Justin says, yeah. Remember when they said it'd be out a year after Across the Spider-Verse? Yeah, me either. I thought it was 2. Didn't Across come out in 22? Like 2 years was acceptable. Yeah, I think it came out in 22. So yeah, 2 years acceptable. That's cool. By the time it comes out, it's going to be motherfucking 5. Half a goddamn decade. Travis, what the fuck are you smoking? And will you please send me some? Yeah, this list so much better than the list that we saw last year for this year. So much better. Do I have Paramount? I'm trying to remember. I know I did, but I don't remember if I do. Why? What's on there? I think I may have let that one go. Because for the most part, we only really had it for Picard. A film? I haven't heard anything about a film. I do know they're doing a comic crossover. They're doing two one-shot books. One done by DC and one done by Marvel. So it's a two-book crossover event. Individual one-shots, one from each company. I have not heard of the film. What up, Lou? I'm missing out on middle-aged Beavis and Butthead and Good Burger too. Oh yeah, that is true. I forgot Beavis and Butthead is on there. My wife hates Beavis and Butthead. I fucking love it. All right, guys. Just so you know, I love y'all, but 11's the limit. Is it snowing outside here too? I don't know. I hope not. Now I gotta go look. I'll be right back. It is not. The new Beavis and Butthead movie was pretty good and better than Do America, though. Yes. Yeah, I did watch. That's the one with where they were like miraculous geniuses manipulating that fucking claw thing in the shuttle. Yeah, that shit was hilarious as fuck. You're getting slammed in Minnesota? Well, that's because you're in Minnesota. Minnesota is nothing more than like an extension of Canada that we happen to like take a chunk out of. And also, I'm a Lions fan in the NFC North, which also means fuck the Vikings too. Like, I love you, Lou. You're a great guy. But fuck all your teams. Just like for you, it's fuck all my teams. It's been raining all day there, hey, Delta Dan. That sucks. Slots. Those are mostly in Vegas. Casino type. I got no slots here. Watch the first episode of Mobland with Tom Hardy and Pierce Brosnan. It's good if you like mob shit. I do like mob shit. And I also like Tom Hardy, and I also like Pierce Brosnan. I grew up on Pierce Brosnan. Spencer for Hire. Or wait, no. Was that the other one? No, he was Remington Steele. Spencer for Hire is the one that had the dude that ran DS9 in it. Yeah, no. Remington Steele. My mom fucking loved that show. I grew up on that. So I grew up on Pierce Brosnan. Your dad's a Vikings fan? Cool. Your friend's from Galveston, which is where part of that Beavis and Butthead movie takes place, and he said it was drawn 100% accurately. That is pretty cool. Slots in a Beavis voice from Do America. Oh, slots. I can't do it very well because I have to go more loudly, and until we move into the in with Mrs. Chillin's parents, I'm currently sharing the room where we sleep with my rig. So I can't do full-on Beavis till we get over there, and I'm literally in a separate room. Scarecrow, Mrs. King, yes, my mom loved that show too. Damn, you're taking me back with that one, Daniel. Good God. One day, one of those teams might see the Super Bowl. Maybe. We should have seen that motherfucker in 24. Just saying. Kick a goddamn field goal, you. I'm never getting over that. That's just the way it is. This is your year. Even Mike Judge can't do Beavis very well anymore. It sounds really weird when he goes high pitched. Yeah, well, I mean, Mike Judge is like older than me, I think. How old is Mike Judge? '62. Yes, he's definitely older than me. He does not look like someone that would create Beavis and Butthead. I didn't really know what he looked like, but this is not the person that created that show. I anticipated much more of a hippie. I just didn't envision this for the creator of Beavis and Butthead. So that's just interesting. And he's 62, so yeah, he's much older than, well, not much, but he's older than me. Anyone in here follow the baseballs now that that's going? Yeah, Brooke, you just like the memes from it. I mean, that is a very, 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 very memeable show. For sure. fucking sure. Knight and Lord, Guardians of the Blade. My awful title for that team-up movie that won't happen. Giants. Why the fuck are we even talking about the fucking Giants? Not until playoffs. Yeah, me too. I mean, if my Tigers are doing well, then I'll pay attention to them specifically, but like then the teams around them if they're like, contending for some kind of spot. But yeah, for the most part, same with me. And I'm like that with the NBA too, if I even bother with the playoffs for the NBA. Mostly I just follow the news. I don't really watch that much of anything other than football anymore. Although we do have a UFL team that plays at Ford Field. I'm going to try and catch one of their games. The Michigan Panthers. I'm going to try and catch one of their games this year. That way I get to see football at Ford Field, but then I can also afford it. Because Lions games, they ain't cheap. Adult Dan says, you brought up baseball. Not me. Mike Judge looks like the long-lost father of Bill Burr and Billy Corgan. Yeah? 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 All right, y'all. I'm going to call it right here. Conversation slowing down, and I'm starting to get a little tired. So, thank y'all for being here and watching Daredevil, even though it seems a fair chunk of you are not woohoo about it. Which is fine. I mean, I'm not woohoo, but I enjoyed it, I think, more than a lot of you guys did. But, that's just the case sometimes. It's the way it goes. Nerd debts. What the fuck are you talking about, nerd debts? Justin says, I keep up with Bron James and the Spurs, but that's it when it comes to the NBA. I'm not calling him what you typed because he's not. Okay. He said LeGoat. James. But he's not. It's the man who wore number 23 on a red jersey. You don't hear anyone singing, I want to be like Bron, do you? No, it's I want to be like Mike. Here we go. Delta Dan only watch football during the regular season. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. The rest you wait till playoffs. Sometimes you'll watch the fourth quarter of Warriors games. Okay, well, let's not go overboard, Delta Dan. Let's not go overboard. I mean, we cannot deny the man's talent. He's a fucking monster. But he's not the GOAT. Daniel, Daredevil was a 10 out of 10 and didn't suck. April Fools. You guys are dope, but I'm leaving. Despite your dopeness. Thank y'all for being here and watching this episode of Daredevil, on which mileage varies a great deal. Don't forget, we'll be right back here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, where we will talk in greater depth about some of the stuff we chit-chatted about a little bit earlier while we were kicking it, and of course, more. And then we'll be back here Saturday for that regular stream at 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. So, please come by tomorrow night and hang out some more. I would greatly appreciate it. It's fun here. You'll have fun here. So much love, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. guy who beat plumbers who had work after the game? What the fuck are you even talking about, bro? I mean, the guy who's the greatest to ever fucking do it. That's why Jordan's the GOAT. Well, I didn't really read it. I addressed it, but okay. For full effect, just so everyone's clear. Justin said, Jordan? You mean the guy who beat plumbers who had work after the game? No offense to plumbers. No. That would be the real GOAT. One Michael Jordan. No, as a person, that's a whole nother story. But when it comes down to court, when it comes down to coat, he the GOAT. Saying there wasn't a KD in the league when Jordan played. No, that is true. But also, you could actually do damage in the paint, like on defense back then. These prima donnas today would cry if they ran into Detroit's defense in the late 80s and early 90s. They would literally shed tears when they ran into Bill Laimbeer. So, anywho, thank y'all. See you tomorrow night at 9. Much love.